I remember when I was 5 years old, I got this little pocket knife thing that maybe had like a spoon and some tweezers. And I remember there was a rock out in my daycare center, and I just like went to town on it with my little toolkit thing. And that's when I really became interested in archaeology. Before I really knew what it was, but I knew that that's what I wanted to do, which is a little strange how my project is a cultural anthropology project, but I love history, and so it all kind of ties together. My name is Rebecca Navarez, and the title of my project is Dance for Me, Drag Kings and Performative Sexuality. So I did field work in watching drag kings in Los Angeles, and so I went to drag king shows and looked at how they perform gender and sexuality, and how these layered performances force the audience to question aspects that they take for granted regarding gender, sexuality, and desire. So I first became introduced to them through drag queens, and with RuPaul's Drag Race and that sort of whole phenomenon. And then I thought to myself, well, wait a second, there's something missing here. There's got to be the opposite to this, right? And so where are the drag kings? And so they're not as well known, which is sad because they're just as talented as the queens.
I can't seem to stand on my own feet. Such love. I'm all shook up.
I actually did my fieldwork in 3 different venues. One of them was a Hamburger Mary's in West Hollywood. Another was in a Hamburger Mary's in Long Beach. And then the third was at the Velvet Lounge in Santa Ana. I would arrive about a half hour early before the show started just to get a feel for the site and the situation and kind of see how people came into the place. And then the show would begin, and I would watch and record and have the performers. Sometimes they would interact with me. I know one time someone took my camera and like played to my phone. So there's this one performer who's known for their costuming, and they did a male version of Maleficent. So they came on stage, they were lurking around, and then I remember like about halfway through they pulled out these giant wings, and the crowd just erupted and everyone was going crazy. It was a really fun number. I think that this program is really unique in that it gives you the true experience of what going to graduate school is like, in a way that where you have a lot of mentorship and guidance and help along the way, whereas I know there are other programs where you do research but you're kind of on your own. And that's what I really liked about the Lemelson program, is how you have all of these faculty that help you along the way and guide your research and really formulate your project so it can be really strong when it's finished.